with Jim Eberlin, CEO of Jbara Software. Jim, Jbara is focused all around customer success management. What are some of the key metrics that you would suggest customers or companies look for when exploring customer churn?
Okay, well, churn requires you to look at a number of things. You got to look at the markets that you serve. You have to look at time, and then you have to look at leading and lagging indicators. So the main reason that we're in business is that we allow companies to put all this data in one spot, and then you can visualize it in your CRM, because that's the one spot you go to see your customers. And by looking at all this data, it's kind of like having a big haystack that you can shake out all the needles. So the idea is to have a system that can analyze all the causal relationships of this data, and then from there you can help you predict churn. So for example, I'll just give you a simple example, is you might look at a leading indicator of like logins or page views, which then you can look at the causal relationship to churn by product or by market. But you can look at all these different things by a number of different dimensions that help you to analyze how your customers, how you can look at your customers more from the outside in versus inside out, and then change your business processes accordingly.
So with all the talk about social enterprise here and around the entire industry, what impact does social have for a company to help manage their customer trust?
It has a big impact, and it's important for you to have a good plan, a good social plan, so that you can find and resolve problems based on what your customers are putting out there and on all the social media, whether it's external or internal, on say your own customer community. But it's important, so you need to find those customers and resolve them, but you also need to track that information. So that data every company needs a customer data warehouse or a customer intelligence database. And that data that's being tweeted out there, that's out there being socialized, needs to be tracked. And that goes into your overall analysis of all your customer activity, so that you can analyze how you're doing your business processes and make the changes accordingly.
So you recently had a webinar actually on customer success and mobile, and I know for us, we're seeing that ISVs, yes, they're paying attention to mobile, they believe it's important, but they haven't quite built it into their strategy yet. What do you think are some of the number one challenges that the ISVs are facing when moving to mobile?
Well, I tell you, so the first thing everybody goes to is the pretty graphs, and that's great, but it's not as real and it's not as effective for a good mobile strategy, especially in the world we're in, which is customer success. It's great in the boardroom, and it's great on a demo, but what really matters is the ability to get alerts and the ability to analyze what the alert's about and then to react. That's it's a quicker response time is what it is, and that's what we built into our latest release for our mobile strategy, is the ability to get those alerts based on rules that you set up on your customers, and then the ability to understand what that alert's about and then to react quicker.
Great. Thanks for your time today, Jim, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Great. Thank you very much.